Hi, today we are going to discuss about the minutes of the meetings. First of all, we should know the header, which include the project name, date, time, and location of the meeting. That what is going on and where our meeting is going to be held. This is the header, and we should also know the name of our project. What is the name of our project and for which work we are going to work we are here. Then we must include the date of our meeting and we must include the time. And this is the third one and last one, the location of the meeting, that where our meeting is going to be held. And then we should also list the name of the all attendees, that how much people are going to contribute in our meeting. We must specify the roles and names of each attendees and each contributors. We must know the titles of each contributor. Then we should discuss the agenda review, that what should we discuss in our meeting and what are our means and what are our goals of this meeting. Briefly outline the agenda items one by one that were discussed during the meeting. Then we should approve the previous minutes. If applicable, include the section to improve the minutes of the previous meetings. Then discuss the point. This is the main point, that we should discuss each and every point, each and every aspects by point wise. First of all, for each agenda item, summarize the key point of the discussion. Use bullet points for clarity. Then the decision made. After the whole discussion of the meeting, then we must take a decision. This decision must be appropriate decision of possible decisions. Clearly document any decision made during the meeting, include who made the decision and any relevant details. We should know the positive and the negative perspectives of decision. Then we should show any action on the item, list the action items with responsible parties and the deadline. Be specific and concise in outlining what need to be done. Then you should open the issue, highlight any issue or topics that were discussed but not resolved, specify plans for addressing these issues. Then next meeting date and agenda. This is the very important, that we should decide in our meeting that when next meeting will be held and what will be agenda of the next meeting. Provide the information to every attendee about the date and time of the next meeting and preliminary agenda if available. Then attachments. If there are any documents or presentation shared during the meeting, must be mentioned and them attached if necessary. Then we should take a conclusion, summarize the overall outcome of the meeting and express the gratitude for the participation. This is the project meeting report. If you are going to be work on a project and you held a meeting about your project, then when your meeting is ended, then you must make a report of this meeting. First of all, you must write an introduction. Begin with a brief introduction that includes the purpose of the meeting, report and the date. List the names and roles of the attendees. You can provide a summary who was present in their contributions. Agenda review. Summarize the agenda items that were covered during the meetings. And discussion highlights. Provide detailed account for key discussion, include important points, concern raised and any notable opinion shared. decisions and resolution. Clearly states the decision made during the meeting and any resolution that were agreed upon. Action items and follow-ups. List the action items identified during the meeting along with the responsible parties. Deadlines mention any follow-up steps that need to be taken. Then you must take the challenges and risk. Discuss any challenges or risk identified during the meeting and the purpose, strategies for the mitigation. Then use the project progress update, provide an overview of the project current status, highlighting any achievement, milestones reached or setbacks. Then you must discuss the financial updates. If applicable, include the financial update, budget changes, or any financial application discussed during the meeting. Then you must about discuss the next steps of our meeting that outline next steps for project and any specific action that need to be taken before the next meetings. Then you must discuss the recommendations. If there are any recommendation arising from the meeting, clearly state them and provide the rationale. Then you must take a conclusion, summarize the key take away from the meeting and express the optimism or concern as appreciated. Then you must take the attachments. Attach any relevant documents, reports, presentation discussed during the meeting. Then we discuss the tips for writing the minutes of the projects of reports. Be concise. Keep the minutes and the report concise, focusing on the essential by all stakeholders. Follow the logical structure. Organize the content in the logical and chronological order of easy reference. Then you must include the action verb. Use the action verb to clearly convey when need to be done, what need to be done in the action of the items, and review the proofread before finalizing the review. Proofread the minute and the report to ensure the accuracy and the clarity. This is the main part and many relevant part that you must review your object and must you proofread your object. Remember, well-written minute and the report are valuable tools for the communication and accountability, the project management. They serve the historical records and the reference for the future actions and decisions. Then you must discuss the impact assessment techniques. Impact assessment is the systematic and the comprehensive process of evaluating and predicting